Shalom, I'm Alex the Radical, and welcome to my spring setup for skateboarding. So here's the deal. I've been skateboarding for about 10 years now, and I've kind of experimented with different kinds of boards, and I figure out what I've liked right now. So I want to show you two boards. First is going to be the cruiser board, and second is my all-terrain cruising board. And we'll talk about the little nifty things I like about them. So let's talk about this. After 10 years of skateboarding, I've decided to turn myself pro. I've been skateboarding for a long time. I know the ins and outs of this, and I think it's time for me to have my own pro board. So this is my pro skateboard. I designed this graphic myself and got it made on a board. There's a company called BoardPusher that basically allows you to customize your board, so I decided to make this graphic. What's really cool is that it has like a holographic feature, so it's very shiny, and I like the way that it's spaced out, and it's one of my characters that I've used in the past, which is basically a crocodile. So I really like this board. I think it's going to be really fun to skate this coming summer. And of course, I use Dkl rubber grip tape because it's the only grip tape on the market today that'll have your shoes lasting longer than your board. And I have proof of this. So these are actually my current skate shoes. They haven't gotten destroyed from skateboarding at all because of this rubber grip. Literally, the only thing is probably this damage here from just focusing on kickflips, and from here, from pushing. But other than that, rubber grip tape works, and I'm really hyped on that. Also, new thing I just came into was these Lems shoes. So Lems is a minimalist footwear company that focuses on making shoes that have a nice wide toe box and very flat level outsoles. And so I got this as a gift for my birthday, and I'm really happy and thankful for that because I was looking at these for a while, and to actually have them in my possession is amazing. So I'm going to be using this as my future skateboarding shoe. Now, this is something I've talked about before, but I think all our shoes need a revolution. They need to have a nice wide toe box, they need to respect the contour of the foot, and need to be flexible enough that we can actually ride them. So I will be using these for skateboarding, and of course, I'll come up with a very thorough review after using these shoes. I'm really excited to use them, but there's that. And as a caveat, I also found these. So this is from Adidas, and 10 years ago, they tried to get into the whole barefoot minimalist market, so this is actually what they created a couple of years back. The crazy thing about this shoe, as I've talked about before, is that this is actually a size 11. Let me see if I can just pull that up there. Yeah. So supposedly it's a size 11, but it fits me like a 9, so I think that's really weird, but it's really cool. So I'll be using this on and off for skateboarding as well, and come up with a nice review and use this as a reference point for making skate shoes. But let's talk about my all-terrain cruising board. So I've had my eye on this board for a couple of months now, and surprisingly it was in stock, so I finally ordered it, and this is it. This is going to be my all-terrain cruising board. What I really like about this is my sticker job. So I've collected all these stickers over the past couple of years, and after experimenting with rubber grip tape and making art, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to make a sticker collage instead. So this part is actually from the brand No Rip Grip. They also make rubber grip tape, except that they have a clear version. So I decided to combine that with the Dkl grip tape and came up with this, and it came out perfect. So I'm really hyped on all the stickers that I got, especially for Big Daddy China, because they make a lot of cool stuff that we all like to enjoy. But yeah, that's going to be my cruiser board. Now, when it comes to this graphic, I think this is a great nod to Black history, showing the Haitian Revolution. This is for the pro Alfonso Ralls, who also has his own board company called Everybody Skates, but I guess they did a collab with Madness, and this is the board that they came up with. And I really like the design of the nose in particular, and of the tail, simply because it's like a squarish nose, and kind of reminds me of my older cruiser board that I've had and just had to retire. But something that's really unique to this board are these. So these are the Qwik Truk. This is basically a riser pad. Let's see if I get this. So it's basically a riser pad that you can custom with any other truck. So basically you mount it onto your board and it clips on. And that's pretty much it. So I've actually been riding these for the past couple of days just to kind of get a feel for them because it's been really sunny out and I really like that. But they're super heavy, and if you look at the way that they sit on the board, it's like so bloody thick. Like it's almost as thick as like these rails here, right? But It's been very interesting to ride with. I'm not sure if I'm going to commit to this for this board. Originally, my plan was this. I'm going to use these Qwik Truks for this board, but they're kind of heavy, and I don't want to skate a heavy setup, so I'm going to switch them out. I'm actually going to put these Qwik Truks on my cruiser board, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that specifically for the cruising, but I'm going to use these Slappy Trucks for actual skating. So Slappy is a new truck brand that's come out by Mike Sinclair, who's managed different skateboard companies at the Tumyoto Distribution Company, and he came up with this truck during the pandemic, and I thought it was a really cool, unique truck. Basically, it has like the hanger of what looks to be like an ace truck, but also the base plate of an Indy. So apparently it's supposed to turn very well. I've only seen a couple of reviews for him, so of course you're going to see one from me eventually once I actually start riding them. I did a custom job because I wanted all black. That's just the way I'm rolling right now. However, I do think that I could have did a better job, but that's okay. You learn, then you learn. That's pretty much it. But I will definitely be using these for my all-terrain board, and I'm going to enjoy skateboarding as much as I can. But yeah, that's my setup right now for spring/summer, and you'll see a review for these eventually once I understand how to actually use all this stuff. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.